Oh, dozed off. Welcome to Carbon Marine Outdoors. In today's episode, Anglertown's Glen Pla takes me out for some midnight spots. That's code word for big gator trout in Tampa Bay. Can't believe you've got me out of here.
Come on now, big time hunter.
I know, but that's different. I have a gun when I'm hunting, or a bow, or something.
What are you worried about out here? A cow-nosed ray is going to come and slap you in the face?
No, there's probably, I don't know, mean people or something. I don't know. It just feels weird.
Well, there's mean people everywhere, you know.
Yeah,
that.
yeah. It's probably better here. Like I hear them coming here.
Let me just say this: that if you start catching more fish than me, then I'm going to get mean.
Hey, I brought my secret weapon.
I know you brought the fly rod.
I brought the fly
rod. Ain't gonna
rod.
do nothing for you in here.
All right, we'll see.
Well, we're out here in November, and this is the earliest that I've been out here in quite a few years. It's cut my head off there. It's not, folks, this is not easy. This is the earliest I've been in many years, but I used to come over in this area of Tampa Bay in November quite a bit.
For the big trout. Well, you know, it's funny that we're here now because when you and I first started talking about a year and a half ago, you said, hey, when the time's right, I'm going to take you to this secret trout spot. And I said, oh, you mean that spot over there? How do you know about that? Because I'd also I fell into them. I just one day was with the kids and we caught, I lost my two biggest trout I ever caught in my life, or hooked in my life, at the same spot. So I knew they were here.
Yeah, clarify hooked.
Yeah, well, there was a technical difficulty. My son fouled my miridine in the net. Trout jumped or moved and pulled the hook out. Yeah, so I'm excited to get another big trout. It's not common in Tampa Bay.
My thumb just went on the. If you see my big thumb there for a second, that's it. Just happened.
If something happens, we got your identity.
There ain't no cuts. We can't really do any cuts because it's all dark out here. It's pitch black. We're at the top, nearing the top of a tide. And that's what we want because those big fish come in with the tide. And the big sign that I saw that made me really excited is that there's a ton of ballyhoo out here.
A lot of ballyhoo.
And those trout are up here after those. They fatten up on those things. And we shine the light, and I'd never seen so many ballyhoo. So I'm looking for a good night.
I'm optimistic.
Yeah.
Not as cold as I thought it was going to be. I was worried it was going to be really, really cold.
Yeah. Well, even when it's real cold, they're here.
Yeah.
You know, because they got to eat. When it's cold, you eat still.
But you
eat a lot, don't you?
I eat more.
Yeah, you eat more.
But that's one of the tricks to the big trout is I think they push into the really, really shallow water because they can sunbathe. They can warm up faster in the shallower water, which makes them really spooky. Mm-hmm. They're hard to...
Sunbathing trout.
Sunbathing trout. Huh?
Moonbathing.
Well, no,
we don't even
now.
have a moon. Yeah,
no,
they're feeding now. In the day, they're sunbathing.
They're sunbathing.
They're kind of like, they migrate. I know these guys migrate in. We don't have these big trout in here.
These are big ones.
Yeah, so these are kind of like snowbirds, aren't they?
That's right.
Coming
in.
Yep.
Bluebird. Sunbathing trout.
You know, it's too late for you.
Hey,
that's all. Hey. It's way too late for you.
Red Baron. Green Baron. I'm ready now.
Well, let's try it. White exudes. We're going to use 1/8 ounce jig head. It's very simple. Been doing it for years. But this year, I really want to see if we can size up these fish. Last year, I got a 23 in here. That was it. So I'm a little worried about the red tide and how that happened last year and how it affected the fish now, because these fish are coming from somewhere else.
Yeah.
And whatever happened out there could affect them in here.
Yep.
All right, bundle up.
Yep.
Green Baron.
Green Baron back in action.
Okay, here we go, folks.
Oh.
That is my second miss right there.
Man, let me look at that.
I can't see your face. What?
Let me look at that hook.
Let's take a look at what's going on there. Thinking what I need to do is test it out on Joe. See if it's all right.
I think you had a big old wad of grass on there and you tricked me. I was half asleep.
I heard that.
I heard the drag going off. I think you were snagged on bottom.
Coming in.
Oh, you might have a snook. Sail cat.
Just your mouth.
The 40-pound sail cat. I don't see him, Glenn. Nice cool water. He's got got plenty of oxygen. He's been eating good.
Joe, he's going around the boat again. Look at that, folks. Oh. Every once in a while in here, you get a big red.
When we get the net. Oh my goodness. He's got some fight.
Look at that.
Look at the size of that red. Whew. Let me get this ruler. Figure out, the ruler. We had a ruler malfunction. That's probably time to buy a new ruler, Glenn. This.
Dang right. 28, 20,
30,
oh,
30, 30, 31.
30. Yeah.
Wow, look how fat he is too. He's just so fat.
All right, you need to go back to what you're doing.
You need pliers?
Look at my pants, Joe.
Can't take you anywhere.
There's more of these in here.
I know.
That size, there's more.
That thing is beautiful.
Let him go.
I got a towel. You want it?
Towel. I need a bath.
Some soap.
Now do you believe me, Joe?
Now I believe you.
All right.
Now I believe you.
Man, I'm not bad, but not what we're hoping for yet. Well, he's somewhere down there. Come on, baby. Ooh, wow. Oh, he's a little bigger than I thought he was, huh?
Got some little bit of girth to him. Get the antiquated measuring stick out.
Can you see?
He is 18. Well, he's off. No, he's probably 19.
Yeah,
he's off to
almost 20. Okay, he's heavy as heck. For a 19-inch trout. Get under his gill right there. Get some control, and then he's good. All right, there he goes. Whew. You know, for a trout, he was pretty lazy.
Yeah.
He sat there nice and easy for us. Instead of going all over the place and getting all that slime coat off. This is a rubber net, and a lot of times you see me use my hand, but tonight I'm going with this to try and just control them and keep them easy. So I wet it and then I get them, but I think this is the better option. Well, Joe, it's been a little slow, but that tide's still coming in, so we may see some more action happen as they flow in. That trout came from a different direction. Instead of this way where we thought they were going to come in, he came from another little path, and maybe the noises from the boat is causing them to skirt around, or it just could be that we just need that tide to be just right. But we're looking for a monster trout tonight to see if, oh, there's the camera. I'm looking at Joe, and Joe's just this black blob. What we want to find is a great big trout so that we know that maybe the red tide didn't kill them all. You know?
I think you're getting a little revenge on me. You gave me one of them devil sticks. I haven't caught anything. I haven't even got a bite.
That's true, isn't it? See the belly, he's jumping around. No. Well, he thunked it though.
Self-release.
He's fat. He thunked it. But before, the other fish that I've caught tonight have just picked it up. Maybe because of the front that came through. I'm hoping that, you know, that we're getting a couple more trout coming in here, that the bigger ones are going to start flowing in, but I think we just downsized. Still, he's heavy because he is fattening up on those belly. There he goes. And for my next trick, Joe, you all right? Joe, where are you? Sleeping?
I can't believe it's way past my bedtime.
What are you looking at? There's nothing there. There's no watch there. You're so sleepy.
See, I'm delirious. I'm delirious.
All right, come on. Ooh, is it a little better, Joe? Oh, that's a little better.
Nice. Very nice.
Get this. He's a little better.
That's a little better.
Get him in, Joe.
It might be over 20.
That's a good one, Joe.
Put you on the front deck.
I'm gonna say 21, 22. Joe's gonna get every inch out of that fish.
Well, I don't want to cheat us.
Ooh, boy, that's a little bit more respectable. And
21.
21?
Yeah. He's 21.
Okay, get that fat girl back out, Joe. Good job. So, Joe and I left. We left this spot and we moved around because we just weren't getting anything.
Weren't feeling it.
But I think what we did is we left it alone.
Let
more
them come
fish
back
came in and they got a little bigger. Right?
Yeah, that's a nice fish.
It's about time, Joe.
Yeah.
Sleeping on the job.
Yeah, well.
Well, Joe, Joe, dog it. Come on now. We're going home.
You're wearing me out, man. I got to sleep.
One fish. You get one fish and you're one out?
Don't you know that when you eat like I eat, you got to sleep too?
What is he? He doesn't even know what he said. Well, folks, we tried to get the big mega trout for you tonight. I'm on the fence about how the trout fishery is doing until we can find those big ones again and in numbers, and this is one of the areas to do it. But Joe, there's other spots.
Can we do it in the daytime?
Yeah, we'll do it in the daytime, starting at 4 a.m.
Hey,
tomorrow morning.
I could no. That means I need to stay up all night.
What? You can't stay up past 10. What are you talking about? All right. Well, yeah, the next trout shoot that we do, Joe, we'll do in the daytime. Okay?
Yeah, that's fair.
You got a spot. You take us to a spot this time.
I'll take his. I don't know if there's going to be 23s and 24s. I know there's 20s and 21s because we were bailing them, but none of the super big ones. So I don't know. Maybe it's different now. We'll see.
All right. Just don't go to sleep at the tiller. Going home.
No.
All right.